Today we take a look at one of the greatest underdog stories in Japanese horse racing history. This is the life of Inari One, a horse who began his career on the local dirt tracks of Oi Racecourse and rose all the way to become the JRA Horse of the Year, standing alongside icons like Oguri Cap and Super Creek, it later known collectively as the Heisei Big Three. How did this small-frame stayer capture major titles such as the Tenno Show Spring, the Takarazuka Kinen, and the Arima Kines? And what kind of life did he live? From his birth and pedigree through his racing career and into retirement. Let's follow his remarkable journey. Inari One was born on May 7, 1984, at Yamamoto Farm in Monbetsu, Hokkaido. He was a bay colt by Mill George out of Taito Yashima, with Larkspur and Epsom Derby winner as his maternal grandsire. Mill George was a successful stallion in Japan, leaving behind many outstanding runners, while Taito Yashima, though unraced, carried deep stamina through her bloodline. As a young horse, Inari One did not particularly stand out among his peers. Yet when Oi-based trainer Fukunaga visited the farm, he was struck by the colt's balance and sharp expression, reportedly saying, "This one will run." His owner, Hotehama, named him Inari One after Anamura Inari Shrine, located near Oi Racecourse. For viewers outside Japan, Inari may need a bit of explanation. Inari shrines worship a deity of prosperity and good harvest, and foxes are considered the messengers of this deity. This is why fox imagery, especially fox masks, is often seen at these shrines, and also why the Uma Musume version of Inari One wears a fox mask. Inari One entered the Fukunaga stable at Oi and made his debut on December 9, 1986, winning convincingly under jockey Miura. That victory opened the floodgates. Throughout 1987, he overwhelmed the local circuit, capturing one race after another. He won the Lilac Special, the Rindu Special, the Twinkle Age Cup, the long-distance Tokyo Open Show over 2,600 meters at Oi, and the Tokyo One Cup over 2,000 meters at Funabashi, piling up 8 consecutive victories, including regional stakes races. These long-distance wins demonstrated that he was developing into a true stamina specialist. The 1988 season proved more challenging. Though he ran well in major regional races, such as the Teo Show, Kinpai, and Kanto High, he struggled to secure another victory. But everything changed on December 29, 1988, when he returned to Oi for the Tokyo Daishoten, a 3,000-meter dirt marathon rarely seen in modern racing. There, as the third favorite, he surged past his rivals with a powerful late kick and claimed the title of regional champion. With that triumphant final run on the local circuit, his connections made the decision. It was time to challenge the top level of Japanese racing, the JRE. Interestingly, 1988 was also the year when Oguri Cap transferred from the small-town track of Kasamatsu to the JRMA and instantly became a national hero. Whether that influenced the timing of Inari One's move is uncertain, but the coincidence is striking. In 1989, Inari One transferred to the Suzuki stable at Miho Training Center and began his central racing campaign. His first race, the Subaru Stakes at Kyoto, ended in a 4th-place finish on heavy ground. His next start, the Hanshin Daishoten, showed promise as he stayed on well to finish 5th, confirming his ability to handle turf in long distances. Then came his breakout performance in the 99th Tenno Show Spring at Kyoto. His jockey for the race was the young and rapidly rising star, Yutaka Take. With both Oguri Cap and Super Creek absent, the race lacked a clear favorite, but Inari One seized the opportunity. Settling mid-pack, he conserved his energy before launching down the outside in the final stretch. His acceleration was breathtaking, and he powered away to win by 5 lengths, stopping the clock at a record 3 minutes, 18.8 seconds. Some critics insisted it was merely the brilliance of Yutaka Take's ride, or a stroke of luck, but Inari One was far from finished. In the summer's grand event, the Takarazuka Kinen, he again delivered under Yutaka Take. After a tense stretch duel with fresh voice, he held on to win by a neck, securing back-to-back G1 victories and silencing those who had doubted his legitimacy. As autumn arrived, both Oguri Cap and Super Creek returned to competition. Yuta Kataki resumed his partnership with Super Creek, and in Inari One began a new chapter with veteran jockey Masato Shibata. With the three stars now fully active, the racing world began to speak of the Heisei Big Three. In the Mainichi Okan, Inari One pushed Oguri Cap to the limit, finishing a close second, proving he belonged among Japan's elite. But the rest of the autumn was unforgiving. He finished sixth in the Tenno Show Autumn, overshadowed by Super Creek's dominant performance, and struggled in the Japan Cup, finishing 11th in the race made famous by the world record duel between Horlicks and Oguri Cap. Momentum seemed lost, until the stage shifted to Nakayama for the 1989 Arima Kinen. All the attention centered on the anticipated showdown between Oguri Cap and Super Creek. Yet in the final stretch, as Super Creek edged ahead of Oguri, a dark bay figure appeared wide on the outside. Inari One unleashed a furious late surge, and in the final strides, he thrust his nose in front, stunning the racing world with a dramatic upset. That victory, combined with his spring triumphs, earned him the titles of JRA Horse of the Year and Best Older Male Horse. A horse from the local dirt tracks of Oi had conquered the pinnacle of Japanese racing. In 1990, now in his final season, Inari One continued to challenge the long-distance division. He finished fifth in the Hanshin Daishoten while carrying a demanding 62 kilograms. And in his attempt to defend his Tenno Showa Spring Crown, he battled Super Creek fiercely down the stretch, ultimately finishing second by just 0.1 seconds. The Spring Grand Prix, the Takarazuka Kinen, saw him finish fourth while Oguri Cap took second, and this race became Inari One's final appearance. His retirement ceremony took place on December 23, 1990, the very day Oguri Cap delivered his own unforgettable farewell victory in the Arima Kinen. Inari One retired with 12 wins from 25 starts, including 3 G1 victories and total earnings of over 500 million yen. Despite his brilliance, he was known for having a difficult temperament, and with Oguri Cap's overwhelming fan support dominating public sentiment, Inari One astonishingly never started a race as the public favorite during his entire JRA career. After retirement, he entered stud duty in 1991 at the Monbetsu Stallion Station, covering around 50 mares each season and eventually soaring 266 foals. His offspring included Tsukifuku O, winner of the Tokyo Okan Show, Cygnus Hero, a consistent long-distance performer who placed in major graded stakes, and Boston Emperor, a capable middle-distance runner. Though he did not become a major sire statistically, he continued to send runners to both regional and central circuits, serving as a bridge between the two worlds, just as he did during his racing career. In his later years, he moved between several farms before settling at Alps Pension in Shimokapu, Hokkaido, where he spent a quiet retirement. On February 7, 2016, he passed away peacefully at the age of 32, an impressive lifespan for a thoroughbred. Reports described him as gentle and affectionate in his old age, often protecting weaker horses and showing a kindness that contrasted beautifully with the fiery competitor he had once been. His life in many ways reflected the transition from the Showa era into the Heisei era, an emblem of change, perseverance, and triumph. From the dirt tracks to center stage, from being overlooked to becoming a national champion, Inari One embodied the spirit of a true underdog. His story remains one of the most inspiring chapters in the history of Japanese racing. And now a little bonus segment. Since today's hero is Inari One, let's talk about something else famous in Japan that shares the same name, Inari Sushi. This dish is made by stuffing vinegared rice into sweet-simmered abura age, thin slices of tofu that are deep-fried to create soft, flavorful pouches. Abura age absorbs seasoning beautifully, giving Inari sushi its distinct, sweet, fluffy taste. It's inexpensive, comforting, and widely available. Why is it called Inari sushi? Because foxes, the messengers of the deity worshipped at Inari shrines, are believed to love abura age. It became a traditional offering, and the name eventually stuck. If you ever visit Japan, be sure to try Inari sushi. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any requests, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Please consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.